Hey everybody, we are back. We are live once again here in Dresden, Ohio. A little bit of a rain delay. Currently on the track we have Powder Puff Race 14. Once again, this is Race 14, currently on the track. Senior 35 plus. We had some rain come through, a little bit of a delay. Everybody's back out. We are back underway. Once again, Race 14. This is the Powder Puff race. Be a little limited on info. Once I get a racer sheet, we can see what we got going on. And we have a red flag on the course, so we're going to take a little break here just a minute. I think that is going to complete the Powder Puff race. I believe they had enough laps in at the time of the red flag. Coming up next we've got race 15. It's going to be your 35 plus. Got the 108 of Labello, the 97 of Blystone, the 44 of Robertson, the 12 slash of Miller, the 26 of Allen, the triple twos of Sweeney, Eisenberg with the 5, 42 Soderstrom, Maynard with the 12, 242 Mullet, 11 slash Biggins, and 124 of Darnell. Once again, it's race 15, senior 35 plus coming at you in just a minute. We are not on the roof right now with that rain. We have ducked inside just a little bit. It's a little drier, a little more safe. We are going to do our best here to accommodate. Medics and staff are currently tending to the down rider. Hopefully they are okay, and looks to be a lot of activity down there, so that's a plus as well. Let's take a look down at the starting line. We'll take a look at our riders, get a little close-up action here. So Alexis Scott, they brought their mini rider with them today, making her debut, I believe. She's just finishing up here her race. Once again, 35 plus right there, coming up real shortly. Minis are headed out. A few others back here, down here, just kind of hanging out, waiting. That would be race 16 Youth All-Star. Absolute battle during the heats, those riders. Looking forward to a good race with them. 75 of Waylon Graham. We got Austin Moore and Mason Turner. Mason Turner, the last couple rounds, has really turned it up. Showed some great improvements. He was a good rider. early in the day today and managed to stretch things out. Austin Moore, I think you're going to see those two right there battling for each other. Real tight again. Got the, I believe that's the 979, 978 right there. Sure is. Yeah, Mason is on fire. Absolutely no doubt about that. He has really shown great strides of improvement and putting himself out there. He's about that big bore Turner kid on there. If you know, you know. But we got quite a few riders out there in that Youth All-Star class. Really, really great riders to watch that one coming up here after the Senior 35 Plus. Once again, we're under short little delay here. We're getting medics tending to one of the down riders out here on the course. Coming up after 35 plus, like I said, we've got Youth All-Star, and then we are going to have Pro Class coming out at race 17, Pro Light 250, race 18, followed by Women's Premier, race 19, race 20 is Pro Light 450, race 21, two-stroke open, followed by race 22 is College Boy, full stack of 15 riders in College Boy, which is ages 16 to 24. Followed by Junior 12 to 15 with 19 on the gate. Race number 23. The three-wheeler is race 24. We've got a pair in that. Followed by race 25 of Vet 25 Plus. They have 13 on the line for Vet 25 Plus. ATV Pro-Am Open, 9 on the line. Race 26. And your ATV Novice TT Exhibition class. Race number 27. 6 riders on the gate, rounding out your evening. A lot of great action coming up here for your evening. If you're still tuning in with us, we greatly appreciate it. Please share the feed. Let's gain some traction here. If you're headed to bed, enjoy a little bit of racing before you call it a night. Drop a line. Tell us your favorite rider. See if we can give some shout outs to some riders as the night goes on. Hopefully I can see the comments here along the way. Oh, Trey man. Yeah, one of the riders you notice isn't here today. Unfortunately, Trey Milheisler, the 104, had a little accident at home, and he's tuning in watching, so we're glad he's watching with us. I'm sure the entire family's got it on the big screen. They're watching the race, wishing they were here. Trey, we wish you a speedy recovery, buddy, and we will see you hopefully at Owasso. You're going to come out and visit, so thanks for tuning in. Yeah, absolutely. Speedy recovery. A lot of these youth riders are getting into the social media, and they have their own racing pages. I know Trey has one. There's a few riders that have them, and it's really cool to see them getting in on it and participating and showing their sponsors some love, and much more than just at the track and being on the podium. Sponsors love to see you sharing stuff, some original content, have a little fun with them, get it out there, gain a few followers, have some fun with it. Time in the pits with your friends in between races, after the races are done. I mean, you see all the riders out here, good friends laughing, playing in the dirt between. Getting a hand from somebody to get up. It all happens. Everybody just kind of hanging out, even the parents. Good to see. So once again, we got a little bit of a delay. We're going to be coming up on 35 plus, followed by Youth All-Star very shortly. Alright, looks like the rider's getting up. That is great to see. Everybody taking their time. The young ones, we want to be 100% sure. Make sure everything is spot on. Give her a round of applause. Don't have names. They started before we went live, so not sure who won that one, where we were at lap count wise. Apologize for that, but that was the Powder Puff race number 14. In that race, we had Burchett, Allen, Schwabenbauer, Wampler, Creech, Allen, Sweeney, Perkins, and Schaefer, all in that 14 Powder Puff. Yeah. Looks like we got a couple of the pros making their way down. Looks like Medlin hanging down with the kids right now, getting his tired diapers off. like the rider's coming off the track right now. Taking them back. CJ rolling down here, joining the party. So once again, senior 35 plus coming to the line. We got Labello, Blystone, Robertson, Miller, Allen, Sweeney, Eisenberg, Soderstrom, Maynard, Mullet, Biggins, Darnell. It's going to be your 12 riders for the main here in 35 plus. Race number 15. We know it's late. Not as far as what we'd hoped to be, but a little bit of rain come through. Slowed things up a little bit. We are back to racing here at Muskingum Speedway in Dresden on a beautiful, sunny Saturday night. Alright, looks like we're getting them fired up. Cleaning the tires off, getting ready to get going. Let us know where you're tuning in from this evening. Love to find out where everybody's coming at. Joining us tonight. We're going to run it down the line right here. Get it nice and tight and see the riders individually. Labello in the 108. Alright, here we go, 35 plus. Once again, we're inside, so it's a little different, a little difficult, but we're going to make it work. As they head out back under the lights. A little slippery on the roof. We don't want to go handle that. We're going to come back in on turn 3. Jumping in for us. Coming down, swinging in the corner through the chicane. Got a battle in the back. Front 4. Oh, he splits the split lane. Leader's starting to stretch it out. Front 4 separating from the back 4. Looks like we got Labello in 3rd. The 97 up front. 44, I believe, is in 2nd. Labello 3rd. A little hard to see some of these numbers as they go ripping by. Carrying some good speed even after the rain. Very sticky track this afternoon. Riders were definitely moving out, putting down some times. Temperature, heat is still there. little bit of moisture, really got that dirt tight. Later in the day, progressively getting a little slick, dried out, but now we're back to that sticky substance right on top. Jumping deep into the bottom, down in the valley, extending the lead. Take the outside again. Certainly does. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's go for a ride with your leader for a lap. Down the roller, sliding sideways out back under the lights. Stepping up, coming down. Switched it up this year, went back to an old layout, running back along the pond, coming back over to 3, jumping down into the valley. Really like this setup. Little hitch right there in the dirt. And he drifts it high. Comes back down. Stays on the outside. Lane is working for him, slides it right through. Beautiful lap by your leader, extending his lead in front of the rest of the pack. Battle for third, LaBello's got his hands full. Split in the lanes, LaBello goes inside, outside. Unknown rider, can't quite make the number out. They're side by side, over the roller, into the corner, inside lane takes it. Takes over the position from LaBello. Now he's got to get his work cut out for him, catching to the next pack. Shiny and red, that's all I can tell you. 2 spot in his sights. Gonna have to cut it up real quick. Running out of laps. LaBello's not letting him go. Staying right with him. 44, second place. There's the split. Must have been a bobble on the backside of the hill. Can't quite see it. Getting pretty spread out now. All the way around the course. Comes your leader. 5-second lead as he splits over the second place. 44 is right there. Coming in the third spot, coming in hot. He has closed in a big gap in a short amount of time. Stretching out over LaBello. He is really putting it on right now. Pouring the heat to it. He wants that second spot. He's real tight now. Really closed it up coming through that split lane. Roller for roller, about a 3-second split. There's your leader coming in. There's your 2 spot, the 44, and 3 is right there, really closing it in. The 3 of them is really checked out right now. Four seconds, 2 seconds split from second to third. We're gonna have a battle here. White flag coming out this time. Bye for your leader. From the drop of the flag, he has been out front all night for this main. Rider, your leader's coming around right now, dropping into the valley at turn 3, making a quick old moon sweep. Third place battle right there. second and third real tight. Your leader's coming around right now, sticking to the same line. Gonna come right here, he's gonna catch checkers. Inside line for the red quad, second place, making a charge real late. Just not enough, but what a ride for that red machine. Well done. Labello in the 4 spot. Got a white quad coming across here. I will be right back. I'm gonna see if I can clean out these windows a little bit. See if we can take some of these spots off the window so we can see what we got going on a little better. Once again, this is Youth All-Star on the track right now. Out back under the corner lights. And they come back into the bowl here on 3. Hopefully that's a little better. I got some spots on the window, but do what we can. See if we can catch who we got out here. White quad out in the front right now. Austin Moore in second. Mason Turner in third. I believe is the number on that quad out front right now. That's Hicks. Leading the way in front of Moore, followed by Turner. Looks like a good battle. We're going to see what we got going on here for a lap. Stay right with these two. Austin Moore to the outside, Hicks inside, Turner inside, over the back, double together. Austin Moore on the inside, Hicks goes wide right, opens the door. Austin Moore takes the door off the hinges, slams it, sends it outside, says, I'm out of here, puts the gap, starts to stretch it out early, no turning back. Mason, not far behind, going to come in. Third right behind him. We're single file all the way back. Pretty evenly spaced all the way front to tail. And everybody dips to the inside. Taking the same lines all the way back. Well, we got one that decided to go. Looked like Waylon Graham taking that outside line. Austin Moore finding his groove. Now he's got some open air, letting it eat. Mason right there, nipping on the heels of Hicks. Is he going to be able to catch up, close the gap? We got a couple laps left yet. Let's see what we got in store for your Youth All-Star. As expected, great racing out of this class. Great future. racers moving up through the ranks progressively. Waylon Graham making some moves, gaining some ground. And meanwhile, your leader coming across the line, stretching it out. Mason looks like he's closing it up in some sections and letting it hang in others, and Hicks is capitalizing, staying smooth. Bolt's Claw, I believe that. And your leader's right here coming back around the front stretch. Coming up real strong on Holtzclaw, looking to capitalize, looking to move and better his position. Meanwhile, up front, single file 1, 2, 3 there, staying about the same as when the pass was made for the lead exchange. Moore open up a little bit right there on the backstretch. Got some great power in that machine. Really letting his technique shine here as we come through. Opening up a gap on a tricky, sticky track. Tricky, sticky track. There we go. We'll get it out there. Mason Turner, Team Michigan right there. Speaking of Michigan, next stop, Owasso, Labor Day weekend. Headed just northeast of Lansing for the next round. It is a double weekend. We're going to have Friday short track, Saturday and Sunday. All the fun. Encourage you to make that one of your favorite rounds, because I know it's mine. A lot of great racing taking place at Owasso. That is the next round for your NE-EDT series. Austin Moore goes a little high on the hill coming out of the spin. Big 180 sweeper hill. As does your second place and even Turner. So that hill around that tire might be getting a little slick for these guys. White flag, Austin Moore has a pretty commanding lead, I would say. As long as he stays smooth, stays upright, rubber side down, he's going to come back around and grab that checkered flag for us once again. Hicks in the 2 spot, Mason Turner in 3rd if they finish as is. But this back of the pack looks to be shaking things up. We've got 3 in the back here looking to really battle for that 4th spot. 4th, 5th, and 6th on your screen. In the meantime, we've got Moore going high on the bank, spinning around here, coming down the hill, inside lane as he's been doing so well. Man, it's really getting a kick out of the bike right there. And your winner, Austin Moore, 2nd place, Hicks. We can really see these quads bucking around. 2nd and 3rd right there, Hicks 2. Mason Turner 3. Mason looks like he's picking up the hole shot check, if I can see that correctly. I believe Mason is picking up a hole shot check for that start, so kudos to that young man. Another great start, putting himself in a position to really get his night in the main started. Coming up next, Race 17 Pro. We've got King, Allen, Hurley, and Robson White, Houghton, Flincham, Creech, Medlin, and Mickley. There's your 10 spot in the pro class coming at you right here, right now. Medlin looks to be on the back. He looks like he's on a different quad. Believe he had some mechanical issues. That would be why. And as you can see on the very back row, Levi Hurley. There we go. Big start up front. Levi Hurley takes his 90 across the starting line. He's injured. Unfortunately, had a nasty get off in the heats earlier. Everybody was pretty cordial about making sure he got his machine right, got his arm wrapped up, but just unable to come back for the main. Hoping he heals up and we see him back in Michigan in just a few weeks. And we're 3 wide through the corner, tires bumping. We got some racing going on. Back bumper, there we are. We are on the grab bars all the way back. 1 through the Joker. Leaders checking up, moving out. By the looks of it, that's a 24 taking the Joker lane early. Flincham. Leaders making good time tonight. This track is really coming in right under the right time, right for them. Good traction. Who's going to take the Joker lane this time? One coming off the back. I believe that was to be Allen. Leaders up front. CJ's in second. I believe White out front. Could not see. It was a tight start. Oh, a little bobble there getting inside. CJ closing up the gap. Anybody gonna take it? Couple decoys. Nobody right there. CJ pulling in tight. Really stretches out that lead on that back stretch. A lot of top end coming out. Them corners, CJ really putting it in deep, getting on them binders, letting that machine do its job. Tightens up in the corner, gets right on that back tire. Man, letting him know he's there. Oh, and he bumps a little red barrier out of the way with that left front tire, sends it to the center. Using every inch of that track, trying to find a way. Front 3, real tight. Little bobble coming into the corner. Can CJ jump on the inside, capitalize on it? Jace is fighting him off right now. Jace White, your leader. CJ 2. Houghton and Allen back here in that 4-5 spot. Once again, this is race 17, your pro class. Coming up next, race 18 is your Pro Light 250 and your women's premiere for race 19. Stay tuned for that. Couple big gates. A lot of tight racing, that's for sure. Speaking of tight racing, your leader right here on the grab bar, CJ Robinson, holding the #1 plate right behind Jace. Absolutely not giving him any room. If Jace makes a mistake, CJ's right there looking to capitalize on that. Take over that front spot. The question is, who's going to take the Joker first? Is Jace going to give up the lead? Or is CJ going to dip in behind him? Or are they both going to go at the same time? We've got options. But the only option is they have to take it one time, no matter what. So who's going to take it when? There it is. CJ dips to the inside, takes the Joker lane. Jace makes a corner, comes out clean right behind him. We're going to give a split here as soon as we get to the line. You've got your leader. We're going to see the difference as CJ comes through. 10 seconds, roughly the difference from first to CJ. CJ right now has 3 riders between him and Jace. As he makes that Joker, he dips to the inside. Jace is underneath the lights out back. Looking 1-2. You've got 2 guys that still got to take that Joker. The question is, does Jace take it now or does he wait? He waits. Second place pulls in tight on Jace. You got a battle up here. Those 2 out front still going to take the Joker. I believe 3 and 4 have taken it. I could be mistaken. But we're going to find out here real soon. Both staying out. A lot of popping and banging coming from that second machine. They got Houghton and Allen battling for that 3rd spot. CJ just not able to close it up right now. I'm going to guess that second place is going to go here. Jason's going to wait till the white flag lap. The question is, 3 and 4. Are they going to split? Take a second. Oh, tight inside on the far under the lights for that 3rd spot. It looks like Houghton might have held them off. We're going to take a look here as they come out. Allen and Houghton battling. Sure did. Went a little wide. Tyler took the inside. Tried to make it work. Did not happen. Your leader's still out here. In the meantime, CJ makes the pass. He goes to the inside. Runs. It's a drag race down the inside, and he takes over the spot from Allen. He now has 1 in front of him to take out. Position on the track. As they dip into the corner, CJ is right on Houghton's grab bar. He wants it. He knows he needs the fresh air to change up, mix it up, push the machine to be able to capitalize as soon as those take the Joker lane that have to. We're going to see where everything shakes out. Your leader's right here. And there he goes to the inside. Second place. Chase still needs to go, so I think we're going to see one more here. CJ, inside on the corner, wants the inside lane, does not get it. Out, slams the door shut, still pushing. CJ is right on the grab bar going into turn one, not allowing any air in between them. Drag race on the backside, he's going to go to the inside, out into the outside. Switched around, outside CJ, inside Houghton. Not wanting to giving an inch. Back of the light, CJ to the inside. Can he make it stick? Drag race down the backside to the roller. CJ's out front. Houghton next to him, and he takes it. CJ just muscles around him. What a clean pass. Great race right there, boys. CJ comes to the inside now. Sitting tight. Now you've got Allen and Houghton battling in the back there for that 4th spot. I think we got CJ in second right now. I think we had a switch up. Second place rider is now back to what looks to be 5th place. So that might have been him taking the Joker lane when he needed to. Which means Jace right now needs to take the Joker in the next lap or two. Have not seen the white flag yet, but he still needs his Joker pass. He's got a pretty decent lead right now. If he wants to take it, I think he could. And he does. Up the gap, here he goes. He's got a gap, he's in the grass. Now mind you, it's rained, it's a little wet. He slides wide, keeps the track under. CJ goes to the tire. Jace is up on top, on the dirt. Drag race, here they come side by side into the chicane. Coming down to your front line. No flag in sight, so we are going to have a 1-2 battle all the way to the checkers. Both front runners have taken the Joker lane. 3rd place, Houghton is right there with him. He separated himself from Allen. We are going to have an all-out race to the checkers. Everybody, I believe, has taken the Joker now. This is about to get good. White, Robinson, Houghton. Your front 3. Next up, we got ProLite 250. We got White, Dial, Sweeney, Dial, Burchett, Creech, Turner, Kistner, Moore, Bennett, and Conroy. Once again, that's race 18, your 250 ProLite coming at you right after the pros. Front 2 still running White, Robinson, and 3rd is Houghton. We got King in 3rd, or in 4th would be the other rider. It's a battle. Houghton right there. like I said, Medlin's on a different bike. I'm looking for pink and I'm not seeing it. Easy way to catch Aaron. Very vibrant bike. Now he's on something black and white, but still out there battling with Tyler Allen right now. Tyler's on a different bike as well. Had a mechanical earlier. Still giving it. Your leaders right now coming to the white flag. White, Robson, Houghton, King. And then we got Medlin. We're missing one. Oh, there he comes out of the choker lane. Allen. There's Creech. '24, I think it's Fincham. And then sliding around, we got Joey Mickley. And here come your leaders. Jason, CJ, 1 and 2. Houghton takes the Joker final right before the corner, giving the lead spot for the 3 spot. Has enough time to gather it, make his lap, and take the 4 spot. Houghton, Medlin, powers through the line, power wheelie. And we got Allen here. Creech. And Mickley, rounding out your pro field. All right, here we go. We got a banger on this one. This is your Pro Light 250. Your front runner. We got White leading off the gate picks, followed by Dial Sweeney, Dial Burchett, Creech, Turner, Kisner, Moore, Bennett, and Conroy. And it looks like Conroy is opting. He's in the back of the pack. He is not on his quad. Not sure if he had a mechanical. Mr. 117. Not sure what's going on with his machine. Gone. Conroy pulls a wheelie out the back. Tight field all the way up. Bumper to bumper, somebody checks up, backs up the field. Good stacked up field for Pro Light tonight. Currently we are on race number 18. We have a total of 27 races for your evening. We are rolling along here. A little bit of a rain delay, so we are doing our best to get everything done and wrapped up for this evening. you everybody for tuning in. If you noticed, it's not Eric. Our other live feed attendee had to head out for the evening, so PH3 photo and video filling in for your live feed this evening. Trevin White way out front. Man, he has really extended his lead. We're going to be out here for a little bit yet. We're hoping to be done soon. But like I said, we've got a lot of racing action to come out. If you're still up, if we're keeping you awake, come on out. Join the fun. Some of the fastest racers in the country here this weekend at your NE-EDT National. As Scott said, louder than some of the racing. That is true. There is a little bit of noise involved. Trevin's got a 9-second lead over second place right now. Incredible lead. Gets that clean air, lightweight, fast chassis. Drops the hammer, says, come get some. Everybody else has to battle in the back and just figure out how can we keep up with Trevin White. Phenomenal rider. Comes out, does his job. There's your 2, 3, 4. Really hard to see these numbers in the dark. I apologize. See if I can. I brought my camera up here and see if I can get a couple numbers of these riders. We can sort it out and see where we're at, who we got. Followed by Vinny Bennett. If you're familiar with PH3 photo and video, you will recognize the large lens on occasion. That is what I'm using right now to watch these riders because I don't have binoculars. So if you can imagine holding a telephone pole and looking out the window, that's what I'm using to see what these numbers are for these riders. It's not easy, but we are going to give it a go. Vinny Bennett in the 4 spot. In front of him is Kisner. In front of him is Urchet. It looks like we had a change. It looks like Kisner now in the 2nd spot. And it happens just like that. Vinny Bennett loses a spot, drifts back 1. These pro light riders, they just absolutely drive the wheels off these machines. Can't keep them straight. Trevin coming in around the sweeper. Wonder if he ever thinks about taking the Joker lane. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and take the Joker lane for fun. Give it a shot, why not? And a battle in the back. Vinny Bennett showing him a wheel. trying to make something happen, goes to the outside pairing of the split lane. Is he going to get him through the center? Drag race down into the corner one. No. Door gets closed just enough. There's your gap right there. Leader going to the bottom of your screen. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right there with them. Your next pairing is lining up. Checkered flag right now. Here's your final. What a race. Oh yeah, let it eat. Scrub them tires, ladies. Absolutely roasting the rubber off of them right now. That is one way to heat up the tires. I believe that was the 07 Alexis Scott. We got the 10. We've got a stacked ladies field here tonight, and I think it's going to be a great race. It's just racing across the board has been phenomenal lately. If you're not here, you should be. Coming up the women's premier class, we've got the number 10 of Backenfield, the 1, 2, 3 of Flora, the 921 of Merwin, the 07 of Scott, the 00 of Blystone, Underwood in the 65, Scruggs in the 202, Boyer, the number 22. However, I don't think she is going to be here, unfortunately. But here we go, the women's premier class, dropping the hammer. Number 10 with a big jump out front, holds that front inside line, takes the whole shot. Up top, 3 riders, 4th one trail, down below, 2 inside, Flora leading that bottom train. Out back, the number 10, make no mistake, she wants this win. Last round at Pine Lake, Blystone really put in a great fight. Showed she's there, showed she can be a contender, showed she's not messing around. Wants to get on that podium, you can believe that. Looks like we got the 10, 123, 9, and Merwin right there. Scott, Blystone, Scruggs, there we go. We get some rider shout outs. Let's go, Flora. Flora fans in the house, make some noise. Backenfield on that Honda, leading the pack. Not able to stretch it out very much. Flora right there, Merwin right behind her. 1, 2, 3, and 4 right with her. I believe that's Underwood right there tight with them. We're going to zoom in way out back as they make the corner. They're going to come over this roller here. We're going to see how much air they're catching. It looks like it might be tamed down a little bit. They are still carrying some good speed through these corners, as you can see. These ladies are not messing around. Once again, this is Women's Premier Race 19. Coming up, Race 20, Pro Light 450. with a stacked gate of 16 riders. That's going to be a fun one to watch. Don't miss out on that. That's coming up. Some of the riders are coming down here now. Followed by race 21, which is two-stroke open. And then race 22, we got College Boy. 28 total races, I believe, we have tonight. So we still got plenty of action. Alright, let's take it in with the ladies here. We got a tight battle, 1 and 2. We're going to take these two for a ride around the track here. We're going to hang with these two as they battle it out for the lead. Both opting for the inside line. Whoa! I don't know if that was bugs or sparks, but Flora looked like there was some orange stuff coming out. Not sure where or what. Here they come down into 3, real tight here in the swing. This women's premier class, nice and tight, all the way starting, all the way to the back. Great racing. You can pick a spot, watch, and enjoy the racing. I mean, we're all in the back here. We still got 2 that are battling out for last place. Nobody wants last. 2 battled, 3 up front, all the way across. Very well lit. We got a lot of lights around the track. These riders can see what they got going on. You might even be able to wear tinted lenses with these lights right now. Coming up next, after the women's premier race, we've got race 20, Pro Light 450. We've got Beasley, Kisner, there we go, I'll get it. Brandt, Popelnecki, Miller, Stewart, Davis, Ditto, Labello, Smith, Ernst, Schaefer, Coltrane, Guan, Bowman, and Biggins. Once again, that's coming up next after the women's premier. That is your Pro Light 450. Large field, total of 16 riders in that. White flag is out. Here's your leaders right now. Has not changed. Up front is the number 10. We got the 123. Followed behind is the 65. Looks like Underwood. We did have a little change. I guess while I was giving a rundown, we had some spots changed. We are looking for Merwin. She is not there now. Indeed it is. It is the 10. Backenfield, Flora, Underwood, Scott in the 4 spot. Merwin right there for 5. Looks like Blystone 6, Scruggs 7. Rounding out your field, coming across the line. Great main event from your women's premier class. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, once again. This is the EDT channel. I am filling in for the evening. I am normally on track taking pictures, doing edits and videos. I am up in the box tonight with the camera, trying to do what we can to bring you live feed. Unfortunately, not everything is perfect, but we're doing our best. We're glad you're joining with us. Here we go! Green light is on and we are off. Labello out front for the hole shot, right at the line. Quad and a half, the 108 getting it done. Oh, we got to stack up. There we go, cleaning out. Couple tires going flying. It happens. Labello now in the 3rd spot, drop back. Lead has been taken up. New rider up front. I can tell you got Quan in the 4 spot. I know that because they're local to my place, back up in Michigan. Can't quite tell a couple others. Pro Light 450, race 20 in your race order. Coming up, race 21 is 2-stroke open, followed by College Boy 16 to 24 is race 22. Junior 12 to 15, race 23 following that. And then we've got some 3-wheelers coming out in race 24. You can see the dust. Everybody's sliding wide, getting around the corners, kicking up a little dust. It happens. Wind has really picked up in the past few minutes. Flag is blowing pretty good. Leader coming in the inside out of 3, a little sweeper. Real tight inside pass. Nice, clean pass. Taking over that 4 spot, now knocking on the grab bar of Labello. Wide through the sweeper. Labello gets past the inside. Right there hanging with him. Tight race for that middle pack. One and 2 stretching it out. Equal distance. 3, 4 tight. 5, 6 together, 7, 8 making a pair. Unfortunately, this light pole right there is kind of in the way to really get an idea how far that drop is coming off the bank. Really impressive how far some of these riders are airing it out, and then some of them just roll it and get back in the throttle as quick as possible. It's very, very similar in timing. Sounds like we got a 2-stroke on the line. Race 21 coming at you with 5 riders. We got Crossway, Case, Wheeler, Catherstone, and Lomax for your 2-stroke open. Right now on the track, we've got your Pro Line 450. Checkers pulls a wheelie. Looks like Brant got him at the line for that 2nd spot. Pretty close finish. What a great race for your Pro Line 450. Race number 20 coming at you now. Race 21, 2-stroke open. All the RPMs, dumping the clutch, letting it fly. Oh, I'm glad I'm not calling hole shots today. That was tight. Those front 2 were on it. Normally we got photographers on the track, but it looks like Heather is taking the night off. Gets real quiet when those two strokes. Well, medical, we got ambulance rolling out. A little bit of a pause here. Back in the corner. We are going to be on a brief delay. After the two-stroke open, we got College Boy 16-14, race 22, followed by race 23, Junior 12-15, 24, three-wheeler. We've got two in that one. Race 25, Vet 25 plus. Alrighty, once again, we do have a medical on the track. We are going to give the respect of the medical personnel handling the situation. We are not going to zoom in and check out what is going on over there. It's way in the back corner anyways. It's like across the track, we'll put it that way. We're not going to take a look at that. We are going to keep the live feed going. We're going to keep racing. Weather is not great, but it's not raining right now. And we're going to keep racing. Just a reminder, we do ask to keep the negative comments and such to a minimum. There are kids that do watch the feed, so let's keep things positive. Let's keep things a little family friendly if possible. We would greatly appreciate that. I do not have any interaction with what is going on the track. I do not have a radio up here. I do not have any communication as far as EMT or staging or anything like that. And quite personally, I would rather not, because then I can focus on the racing action as it is and not somebody yelling in my ear. And I have a little bit easier time interacting with the viewers and helping them understand what's going on the best that I can. Labor Day weekend, we are headed to Michigan. We are headed to Owasso, just northeast of Lansing, for our next round. It is a double weekend, which means we're going to be running oval on Friday night, and we're running a full program Saturday, full program Sunday. One of the favorites on the circuit. One of the most picturesque settings for photo, video, with a pond in the background, a very beautiful house on the setting, right on the edge of the track. Well-maintained facility. I highly encourage you, if you don't have any plans for the holiday weekend, to come out and join us. Bring the family, bring the camper, pitch a tent, hang out. There's local food places. They have a real nice concession stand. They serve breakfast, and you won't be hungry once you eat. That's for sure. There's a full course menu. You won't leave hungry. If you want food, it's there. If you prefer to go out with the family, head into town. A lot of great little shops, coffee shops, and your typical McDonald's. There's a donut shop just down the road. Fresh donuts every morning, a great option as well. Once again, that is Labor Day weekend up in Michigan. Our next round for the NE-EDT. Once again, that is Owasso Motorsports Park. Check them out on Facebook. Check out some of the posts. NE-EDT on Facebook. We'll be posting more information on that event as we get close to it. Once again, we're under a brief hold here. EMT personnel is checking on our downrider. See if I can take a look here a minute. Ambulance is positioned between me and the rider, so even if I could see, I can't see. So we're just going to give them the time that they need. And when we get back to racing, we will do the best we can to get you an update. So once again, they are going to come back up and they are going to have their start on the line. Two-stroke open, race 21, followed by, obviously, race 22, because 22 is always after 21. College boys, 16 to 24, full stack of 15 for that race. They're sitting down here waiting at the time take a look, see what we got down here. If you see your rider, shout them out, tag them out. I'm not going to hear you, but we'll take a look and we can see who we got. Brant down there. I think that's the 201. And the 7. 422. There's Aubrey Walker, the 960. Kylie Holstein in the 4. We got Blake Conroy. And I believe on Cam Ice's machine is Carson Everly. He had a mechanical earlier, and I believe he is borrowing a ride. The 3-4 of Ariel. Boy, that's a hard number to read right there. I think it's a 7. Maybe it's a 1. But red on black, that's tough to read. That doesn't help the scorekeepers any. And down here, what do we got? Ditto. We've got the 120, I believe it's 128. Line in the fence is right there. So once again, get this medical handled, and we will bring it right back to racing. Go ahead, grab a drink. Hang out for a minute, give us just a few seconds, and we will be right back to more racing action. Alrighty guys, just a quick little update as we wait. We are in a hold right now. The EMT on site had to ride with. The rider is alert, he is good, but as a precautionary measure, they are headed out to the hospital. We are going to wait for a replacement EMT on site in order to continue racing. We will not race without medical staff on site. So we are going to be in a hold for a little bit yet. And we will see how things shake out here in just a few minutes. And hopefully returning EMT or replacement EMT shows up soon, and we can get you back to racing action. Anything else changes, we will let you know. See what we can find out. Until then, thanks for tuning in. They are firing up machines right now, and I believe we are sending riders back to the pits. Take a look and see what I can find out. Looks like we got some rain coming down now. So at this time, we are going to shut down the live feed. Thank you for tuning in. As soon as we get an update, we will be posting on the NE Extreme Dirt Track Series Facebook page. Check it out for all the information there. We will let you know when we get back to racing. We will be back live. Thanks for tuning in. We will catch